Hi everybody and welcome back to Eat the World. Well, here I am on the west coast and it's cold and damp. Now it's not cold as other parts of the country, but it's still pretty cold and damp here. So today we're going to be making a really super heartwarming, wholesome one-pot dish, and we're going to cook it outside over the fire. Now I love this dish. It's something that we used to cook with the family and it was always a really big favorite. It's super simple, but such a great dish. So today we're going to be cooking chicken with 100 cloves of garlic. Now, there are some recipes out there for chicken with 40 cloves of garlic. We're going to go that 60 extra and really do them in. But don't worry, we're going to make use of all that garlic. And trust me, the flavor in this dish is incredible. And it's not super garlicky like you'd imagine. It's so beautiful and so rich and full of flavor, and a real classic. So let's get started in a minute, but before we do, please hit the subscribe button, like, and please comment afterwards. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Also, don't forget, if you're having a culinary disaster, you can message me directly through my website, www.eattheworldmedia.com, and hit the chat button, and you can come straight to me. So if you're having a disaster or just have any culinary questions or anything, you can come straight to me, and I'll give you a hand with pleasure. All I ask is that you hit subscribe button and then we can chat. Okay, let's get started. Let's grab our rustic knives for this rustic dish, and we'll start with trimming the bums off the garlic and leaving the heads whole. When this is roasted, the garlic will just pop right out of the head. Now, I know raw garlic can be harsh, but there is nothing harsh about it once it's been roasted with cognac, white wine, herbs, and a chicken. Next, we'll rustically prepare our carrots, onion, and celery. Leave the carrots and celery chunky, as this will be served up later on. After that, we're going to take the thigh and leg off. So just follow the outline of the meat and make sure you don't miss this treasured bit here, which is the oyster. Let the knife do the work and then put it to the side and do the other one. And there you go. Next, we're going to pop those wings off. Just cut around the drum and try to avoid cutting into the breast. Speaking of which, we'll cut down the middle of the breast. We don't actually want it to be totally boneless, but we will be getting rid of most of those rib bones. Remember, bones are flavor, so this is needed. And we have 6 pieces to go into our pot. Now I'm cooking this in a cast iron pot over a fire, but you could easily do this on the stovetop or in an oven. But this is a great dish to do over a campfire. One pot will feed 4 to 6 people easy. Thinking that's a lot of garlic, and you would be right. However, it totally makes the sauce when it's done. Makes it the richest, most flavorful thing you've ever had, trust me. And it's not going to go to waste. You can use that garlic once it's cooked in a million different things, or even just spread it on fresh bread. Freeze the cloves, put it on pizzas and sandwiches, sauces, salads, whatever, but trust me. Okay, so the steps are pretty basic. First, we're going to brown our chicken and our veggies. That is super important to get the roasted flavor out. Don't skimp on this step and don't crowd the pan. Do it in batches, trust me. Then we're going to deglaze this with brandy or cognac or whatever you have around. Then we will add our white wine and reduce it. Then we're going to add our garlic and a bouquet garni of herbs with like parsley, tarragon, chervil, chives, and a bay leaf or 2. But you can use any combination of these herbs that you have around. Now, when the breasts are just about cooked, we're going to remove them to keep them moist and put them back for the last little bit. At the last minute, I decided that I would serve this with biscuit dumplings and use those to sop up all that amazing sauce. But they're super easy to make, and I'll have the recipe for you on my website. Okay. These are simple steps now, so you can have a break from my voice and enjoy, and I'll see you in a minute when this is ready. that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed cooking this over the fire. It's really such a wholesome, homely kind of meal, and honestly, it smells amazing. I wish you guys could smell this. It's just like, obviously roasting chicken is very nice as well, or simmering chicken. I've got those biscuits in there which were last minute. Well, the biscuit dumplings, you got that sort of bready cooking kind of smell happening. You've got all those herbs in here, and you've got this garlic and white wine. Oh, it just all melts together, and there's so many levels of flavor in this. Anyways, I'm gonna give it a try. So I got a bit of this biscuit here that I made, which is beautiful and light and fluffy. And you can see how the garlic just falls apart. It just comes straight out of the head. So the point of the biscuit is it's gonna soak up all those juices, and it's got that garlic on there. It's crazy how good this is. Let's try this chicken. And like, the chicken is super moist. Moist. Oh, this looks so beautiful. We'll get some of that sauce on there. Perfect. This makes me so happy. You have no idea. Oh, this is so good. Even this braised carrot, like, oh, I just love this so much. This is such good food. Good quality ingredient, done really simply. One pot, just one pot. If you don't have a campfire, just do it on your stove or bang it in an oven. It amazes me that this isn't like everybody has this for on their weekend fancy meal that they make. I'm just surprised that more people don't make this, because this is such a beautiful dish. I think you should make it, honestly. This is so good. Yummy. Seriously. Well, I hope you enjoyed my chicken with 100 cloves of garlic. Super rustic dish, so full of flavor, something that really kind of makes me happy. One of those amazing dishes that you just have in your repertoire that's so easy to put together. So thanks for watching, guys, and I really appreciate your support. Please, if you have any kitchen issues, culinary problems, kitchen meltdowns, head on over to my website, click on the chat function, and you can come straight to me, and I can help you out with any culinary issues that you might be having right there and then. All I ask is that you please head to my YouTube channel and subscribe to my channel, and I'd be glad to help you out. Enjoy, and we'll see you next time. Subscribe.